Hello everybody, I'm Eustace Farmer and welcome back to Willow Tree Farm. I'm calling this episode 2 because we did a map tour and we'll consider that episode 1 if that's alright with you. So this is my partnership farm with Chris Bond from TBF Gaming. Unfortunately, Chris could not make it today. He's having some bad internet problems. So he's got his service sorting that out. So we decided that I'll go ahead and carry on and put out an episode anyway. So that's what we're going to do, and I'll continue to do that until he gets his schedule sorted out and can join us again. So I'm over here. I wanted to show you real quick around the farm the things that we've done, just quickly, and then we'll get to the job for today. So I'm over here at Field 3, as you see there in the top right corner under the cow, and next to the cow. So I'm right next to the dairy cattle facility, and I put some pole barns over here. This one is just like on Thornton Farm. We'll use it for one side hay, one side straw bales, and plenty of room to maneuver around. A couple of bale trailers and the standard Bergman in here. And then I put another shed over here. This shed was already here. I added this one in. It's just a placeable. And I've got the Kloss telehandler and then this giant mega feeder. And the only reason why I went for something this big is because it's got the track wheels in the center and it has like a pivoting point to it. So it's actually, I tested it around the map and it's pretty decent getting it around. So, and we don't go too far with it. So that's that over here in field number 3. So down here at the dairy cattle, I decided to try something a little different. I had this sitting around in my mods folder for a while. Let me see if I can show you a little better. Of course I dumped it in the weeds. So it's a universal transport bucket. It's multicolor. You color it whatever color you want, and it has 3 different models: a telehandler, front loader for your tractor, or wheel loader. This is the telehandler, and it holds 6,500 capacity. So as you see there, 6.5 liters. So it's 100 more than the wheel loader bucket, and I don't have to put the adapter on the telehandler to use the wheel loader bucket. So I thought I'd give it a shot and see how it goes. It says it functions as a shovel as well as a little, carrying trailer. We'll see. And then over here, didn't add any sheds, but here's our equipment for plowing and cultivating. So, the couple of standard in-game plows, I like to have those 2 available. And then the modded Horsch cultivator over there and plow model here, and then a little Veristat cultivator in the middle for those smaller, tighter fields. So I thought that would work out nicely. And anything that I have chosen, if Chris would like to add to it or, change out something, more than happy to do that. So that's what it's all about. So, and here's the Kloss mowing deck, and that expands out quite large, and I'm looking forward to using that. And then you've all seen this this baler with the windrake arms. I've used it before, really handy. And then a standard in-game windrower, and then I have a Krone tedder. So I'm looking forward to using that. And then over here I add this little it's called Moor Barn. So I haven't put anything in here yet, and the doors do work. You press N to open and close the doors on that. It's an older model. And then I have this really nice little, from off of FSUK, little Marshall trailer. It hauls everything. Has a nice capacity too. I think it's like 30,000 or 32,000. And then this is from the Mod Contest winner on FS 15 website. So that little dump trailer there, like a little skip trailer, again, has a decent capacity. And then you've seen the little Massey. We did the map tour with that. He's here to shunt things around. And the tires are bulging through the walls like 2 big bum cheeks. And then I added this pole barn. So, and to keep all the bigger equipment in. So, and we have the 980 Kloss forage harvester on this map. It's a bit bigger than the other one that I usually use. And then I have this nice little quirky Arbos harvester. And what it does is it's self-leveling. So it goes with the terrain. So you don't skip or get your header stuck or anything like that. So I'm very interested in trying it out. And there's 2 models. There's this open top one, and then there's one with a cab or a bonnet. So, and then I have the Taurus Stutzfar tractor back. And this is the 320 horsepower model. There's different horsepowers all throughout the pack. The biggest one was 600 and something, and they have gargantuan wheels on them. And believe it or not, these wheels are smaller because it's a 320 horsepower. So, despite what it says there, it says 420. Yeah, and what I like most about this, let me show you real quick. That. It's the little kid in me, but I just love that. So I put it in the TBF colors for Chris. So I thought he would like that. He likes the Deutz-Fahr tractors as well. So I hope he likes that one. And like I said, anything he wants to throw out, he's more than welcome. And then this is from the Bullet Bill New Holland pack. It's a nice. It's the biggest T7 in the pack, and so I like the New Holland T7. It's a good mid-sized tractor with good horsepower, and it gets the job done, but doesn't take up a lot of space. And then, of course, my old standby, the Fendt 1050 Vario, and then this is the 700 Vario series. So a couple of Fendts as well, because I love Fendt, and also Dusty Dave loves Fendt, and this is a Dusty Dave map, so we'll have some Fendt. And what else? I think that's pretty much about it. So I'm going to go ahead down to the dealership. What I did was I rented a Krone Big M to do some mowing of the very large fields, and I figured I would use that on the big fields and then use the Kloss mowing deck on the smaller fields. So that's what we're going to start out doing today. Is we're going to be doing some lawn work. And then if Chris can join me in the next episode, then we'll do the, tether it and bale it and all that, and get closer to getting our animals started. So see you in a second. Alrighty, so here we are. So there's a couple of fields that are really big down by the main farm, but I'd like to start at another field that I showed you during the map tour that I find I've been looking forward to working in it because I love the train trestle bridge that goes, along the bottom of the field. It just looks like a really nice field to work in. So I thought we would start there and work our way back. And hopefully I won't kill anybody crossing the street because I really can't see. Well, a little bit. We'll be harvesting those fields for the straw bales and loose straw. I'm going to also plant another field of barley. There's a big field down by the main farm that's open because these two little fields that they give you already, they're not going to cut it for straw bales. So as you see, we're coming up on the horse stables again. By field 18, as I crashed into something. What did I crash? Oh, I crashed right into the wall with the sign that tells you where we are. Willow Tree Stables. Go across this narrow bridge. Let's see if we can make it. I didn't think about that when I rented the Krone. Just made it. And I know there's some pretty big potholes on this road, so I'm going to move over here. I don't think you can break an axle on this machine if you tried, but being that we rented it, I don't want to return it in pieces. Okay, let me go ahead and pop open the gate. So a big thank you to Dusty Dave for putting this map out. It's really nice. I'm looking forward to what he's got planned for FS17. If you guys haven't watched his Q&A video and his couple of developer blog videos, watch them because he's got some interesting plans for 2017. One of which he mentioned was converting Vent and Win Estate over for 2017. That will be fantastic to do. Okay, so here we are. Give you a bigger picture, field 17. And what I usually do, because I have the wind rakes on the baler, I do swath mode. Because I can still ted it and it'll spread the pile out a little bit, but the wind wakes, sure, like Elmer Fudd. the windbreaks on the baler will still catch it. Okay, let's turn everything on. We don't want to be too close to the edge. And let's see, enable swath deposit. So actually, if we're going to do swath, we can get in kind of close. And let's take this off. See, I just love this field with the bridge, and it's just nestled in this little valley. It looks almost like it wants to be a lake. This would actually make a really pretty lake and have like a waterfall coming down through the middle of one of those openings. So yeah, you're probably all rolling your eyes at me, but that's why I wanted to come here. Chris is going to probably kill me to be that we'll be hauling bales from one side of the map to the other. Just because Eustace wants to look at the train bridge. All right, there we go. Made quick work of this little field. So just a couple little spots here to touch up. See if I can grab that a little bit. There we go. Little bits like that I'm not going to worry about because they're going to make a bigger mess than they are worth, you know. Even stuff like that, I think I'm just going to leave. Even though it bugs me a little bit. Okay. Fold it up. On to the next field. But that was a lot of fun. Alright, so I think what I will do is I will set the crone aside for now. And I can do some more off cam. And I would like to do a smaller field with the Klaas mowing deck to give you a little change up. So we can do this field over here on the right, and that is field number 9. So we could do that with the Klaas and a tractor. And mix it up a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and use Chris's tractor today. I saw this gentleman I've talked about frequently. He's a real farmer in the UK, George Saunders. And I saw him with this very same mowing deck, hooking it up and all that and using it. It was really cool to watch. He's got all kind of equipment, man, I'll tell you. Okay, and I usually say I'll connect the PTO when I get to the field, but then I forget. Okay, put on our beacon lights. Heck yeah, look at that. See what you're missing, Chris? You are missing the Beacon Light Laser Light Show extravaganza. All right. So we'll have to come in down here. I always almost blow by this every time. Oh. Well, isn't that an oddity? I'm stuck. Okay, so my game crashed, so I came back and I tested it with the Fendt, both Fendts and the New Holland, and the mowing deck reacted just fine. I did it again a couple of times with the Taurus and it froze. So the Taurus tractor, after all that, is bye-bye. So Chris, whatever tractor that you would like, please feel free to add it into the game. My effort to be nice to you has failed. Okay, so let's go ahead, without further ado, and hopefully without further a problem, let's go ahead and try to get this done. So being that we're going to use this Fendt, I decided to give it kind of a class color. So I did change it out for that. So I thought it'd be a bit more fun than the traditional Fendt green, because we already have a green Fendt. So, oops. All right, what's going on? Yeah, this is a little bigger than I anticipated. Oh God. All right. We'll close the gate somehow. There it goes. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah, when you're working in a field, especially if you're going around the field here, close the gates behind you when you come in, because the collision on this gate does go out a bit far on all the gates. So they come out to about here. So you have the gate open and you'll be passing through over here and you can bump into a collision. So, and that's okay. I mean, that's fine, you know, because you should close the gate anyway. So, to be more realistic, okay, so we're not going to this field. We are going over here. Okay, so it's pretty bumpy here. So this tractor is kind of a little squat. As you see here, it kind of gets at an angle, and the skirts get stuck. So once we get in there and get going, I think we'll be just fine. There we go. Let's see if I can show you here. I'll show you where the collision is since this gate's already open. Now watch, this one will pass by perfectly. Yeah, see right here? Let's see how far out it goes. I mean, I can also turn on. Yeah, so it's good there. Let's see. Yeah, so it doesn't go out that far. So you can see in the yellow. Yeah, so I mean, it's not that far. But as you see, you think you're going to go by the gate and it'll nab you. So it's good to be closing. Okay. Oh, hello. That's rather nice. I like that. Let's hit F5 again and get that off of there. Now let's make sure I don't have any coronas for the lights and have that activated. Okay, good. Alright, so where to start, where to start? Go around in a circle for a bit. And we'll unfold the mower. That'll be a good start. Button 5 on the control deck. I just love this thing. I was hoping and praying that it isn't the mower. I mean, let's see. I mean, I'm sure it does create some errors. Actually not. Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that because I really like this mower a lot. Like I said, like four times already. Okay. Turn it on. Now let's see here. Enable wide spreading. No, we're going to keep it swath. The swath team. So it's going to make a triple swath. So this will have to be windrowed. I wish it would kind of put it all in one swath because this really kind of doesn't do me any good. I guess it's nice for windrowing when you think of it. You know, you come in here and you get all three in one shot. So, you know, I can go with that. Let's go ahead and do some in cab. And we'll get rid of the HUDs. We'll get rid of that too. Control up arrow. There we go. I love the Krone. Oh, see, I went too close. That's all right. I love the Krone Big M, but I like doing butterfly mowing better. The Krone is fantastic when you have a huge field. That would kind of be a daunting task for a mower this size. But when you have a decent sized field that's appropriate for this, I just love it. All right. Now you can fit this on the back as well. Now traditionally what I've done in the past with the standard in-game butterflies is I actually put the big one on the front of the tractor and the small one on the back so I can see better where I'm going. So when I saw this one, I was like, hey, this is right up my alley. And I have to thank Chris Bond for this one because I actually saw this mower deck in one of his videos and I went online and grabbed it. Loved it. So I stole it from you, Chris. But hey, what's mine is yours to all of you. You can grab this and everything else off of my Google mod spreadsheet. The link is always down in my description. I usually put it down past the music credits and all that. You'll see a big long line of credits in my descriptions if you're new to the channel. My storyboard. But you scroll down there and you'll see it. I also keep my all the software that I use in there. So like there's a link in there for my Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro is $20 a month, and it's absolutely fantastic because if anybody has owned Adobe Suites in the past, you're going to know if you get the hard copy where you download to your computer, when it's, you know, in a few years when you go to upgrade, it could be hundreds, even thousands of dollars. With this subscription, the updates come free. Well, not free. You just continue paying every month and you get all the updates and the new versions ongoing. So if you do a lot of video editing, well worth it. And it is a little complex when you first look at it, but it's very comprehensive. Once you get the hang of it, you won't want to do without it. And there's plenty of YouTube videos out there to help you along on how to do it, and I'm going to make a couple myself of some of the stuff that I've learned. So, because I want to personally help you guys out. And then there's my recording software. If you guys have an NVIDIA graphics card on your computer, you know, a newer model, I would say maybe you can get away with the 700 or 800 series, but NVIDIA has Shadowplay screen recording, and it's free for you, and it is absolutely fantastic. It will not impact your FPS one bit because it's built right into the graphics card. But I used to use Bandicam. I still have it just in case of emergency, but Bandicam, it hits your FPS pretty good. Not as bad as Fraps and a couple others, but it will hit your FPS. So if you're running a graphically heavy map to start with, and then you turn on Bandicam, Yeah, you'll be tickling the red numbers now and then. And that's going to, cause you to risk crashing. So, but actually, Bullet Bill told me about Shadowplay. So that was fantastic of him to do that. When I saw him posting his preview video for his West Coast map, I asked him, I said, man, that was absolutely gorgeous. What do you use to record? And he's like, he said, Shadowplay. He said, once you use it, he said, you'll never look back. And he was right. Now that was quick work. Either that or I've been talking so much that I didn't realize how much time passed. Okay, let's get that little bit down to the bottom. Yep, so the mower performed perfectly. My frame rates have been steady. So I'm running at about, when I look at the sky, I get 144 FPS. When I'm running all this and looking around in cab, I'm getting between 90 and 100. So I can't complain. All right. And that is that bit done. Okay. We shut our beacons off now. Save the life of the bulb. Now, I might put this a little crooked on purpose. Let's see. Just because it helps to hook it up without hitting the poles of the barn, There we go. Actually, I should have done that manual attach. Naughty Eustace. Okay. Let's give this a little spritz. So this tractor, you can change the hood screen, the bonnet screen, and the heat shield. You can make it like a silver, which is nice. And when you do that, the rims turn silver. But I'm not going to do that this time because I like the Kloss theme on it. So, okay, good enough. Cleaner than it should be. Alrighty. I bet you I'm crooked. Well, not too bad. I'll take it. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're off to a good start. I'm hoping the next time I see you on Willow Tree Farm that Chris will be with us, because that's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, he's a great guy. So, yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. He's got a great sense of humor. He's really good at the game. So, all right. Anyway, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And until we meet again, please take good care of yourself, and talk to you again soon. Bye-bye for now.